Hi, I'm Wayne and this is Bassador Woodworking. Today Marvin and I built this record cabinet.
We began by ripping a 15-inch piece off of a sheet of 3/4-inch plywood. This will be used to cut the top, bottom, and sides of the cabinet. At the radial arm saw, we cut the top and bottom to 24 inches and the sides to 34.5. Back to the table saw to rip another 15-inch piece from the sheet of plywood. This will create the middle partition, shelves, and drawers of the cabinet. The middle partition is cut to 34.5.
So we've got our two sides, we've got our top and our bottom. So effectively we now have a cabinet. We now need the dividers. The sides get no dados. Tops get 3. Top and bottom get 3. Oh wait, the sides do get dados. And the middle gets dados. Yeah.
A lot of dados.
There are a lot of dados. Because at this point we need to determine the space of our shelves. Because I'll have to cut those. Alright. Math. A rabbit on each side. A rabbit is just a dado on an edge. A. This piece is B. Middle will be C. Sides will be D. Okay, there's my stop block. Son of a bitch. I can't just flip the board when I go to cut the other direction. I'm gonna have to set a stop block on this side and cut from the other side.
Why?
Because this doesn't have the reach to go all the way across the whole board.
Oh no.
It's fine. I'm just gonna have to set up another set of stop blocks on the other side of the cut.
That's hard, man.
Build a dado station, Wayne. It'll be great. It'll make things so much fucking easier. No one's ever built a dado station and regretted it. Alright, there we go. There's our two stop blocks set in place.
I cut the dados for the top and bottom using my dado station and decided to use the table saw for the sides and middle partition.
The longest part of any woodworking project is setting and resetting the dado stack.
Marvin and I did a thorough sanding of each piece of the cabinet to 220 grit prior to assembly. We cut a back for the cabinet from a sheet of 1/2-inch plywood. We could have used something thinner for this, but we were working from what I had in the shop.
So you're using the wood glue to reinforce the staples, or?
No, so the wood glue is the actual joint. The brad nails are just to hold the wood in orientation while the glue dries. Wood glue is way stronger than actual wood. So no matter what type of fastener you have, glue would be stronger because a metal fastener will eventually pull out or strip out or cam out. But wood glue just holds. It does its thing and it's...
After attaching the back with brad nails, I cleaned up the edge with a flush trim bit.
Yeah, that makes some sawdust.
Yeah.
We then applied a whitewash to all surfaces of the cabinet, allowing about 5 to 10 minutes for the stain to soak in and then wiping it off with a clean rag. While the cabinet dried, we started cutting our 2 drawers for the top of the cabinet from the offcut pieces of the sides, top, and middle. I didn't have any drawer slides that would fit this cabinet, so we will also be making plywood rails for the drawers to slide on. We cut a dado in the back and sides of the drawer that will hold the bottom captive. This was achieved by making multiple passes on the table saw and sneaking up on the final width. We cut a dado in the assembled drawer that will ride on the plywood rail mounted in the cabinet. We then stopped by the bandsaw to cut the notch in the top of the drawers. And over to my homemade router table to round over the edges of the drawer face. Marvin then applied some honey stain to the drawer faces to give them some contrast against the rest of the cabinet.
Now, if all of this is working correctly and spaced correctly, one of these drawers, I'm not sure which one. There you go. Look at that. Some paste wax, that thing will move nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. This you just put on, it goes on milky color, and this will make it nice and glassy on top.
We applied 2 coats of clear gloss polyacrylic, sanding to 400 between coats.
This was a really easy project to do, and it took Marvin and I just about a day to do it. This is going to live at Marvin's house. So Marvin, do you want to tell a little bit about what you were hoping to get out of this project?
Yeah, sure. So I was looking for furniture to house just like records and books. I've gotten a bunch of records over the quarantine, so just looking for a new way to house them. I was really interested in the mid-century modern style, but also in the industrial like wood and metal. So contacted Wayne to see what we can put together.
And that's it. It wasn't a particularly difficult project. It just took a lot of time to do the different setups and make sure everything fit together right.
Yeah.
Marvin, what was your favorite part of the project, favorite tool, whatever?
Definitely getting to use the table saw for a little bit. Had been interested in how that works, and really appreciated Wayne giving me some knowledge about different woods and how much weight it can withstand, things like that. So yeah, it was a great experience overall.
All right. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with new projects as they are released. And until next time, thank you. This is really short.
Yeah.
And it's all done. I forgot setting this to your head. It makes it really short.
Really short. It's fine.
Okay, so I can't do it like this.
Yeah, just put it to your head.
Just, did you ever play Spore?
No.
Oh, it's basically like an evolution game where you like basically started off as the single cell organism and you had to like basically fight your way to be like a multi-cell thing, and like at each like it kind of had like a warped view of what evolution was, but like at each like evolutionary level up, you got to pick another like item it could do. So like everyone just made these like fucking hate creatures. Like,